Bismillah Rahman Rahim. My dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Hope that you would be doing good. Yesterday we studied about the compilation of Quran from the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. So basically that is the most important activity which held after death of the Holy Prophet. The Quran was compiled into a book form. Got it? So it was compiled in order to protect from being changed. It was compiled in order to protect from being lost over there. So Quran was compiled twice. Firstly, it was compiled in the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. Then it was compiled in the time of Hazrat Usman over there. We have studied about from the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. Today we are going to study the compilation of Quran from the time of Hazrat Usman over there. Got it? Okay. Now let's start studying. My dear students, you need to follow the same method. You need to have the heading of each and every paragraph in your mind. Cambridge basically is not about cramming, it is about understanding. When you have understood something, then you can write down something, a healthy paragraph about a topic by yourself. So you need to understand over there. What should be crammed, what should be memorized by heart, the references over there. Okay, now let's start studying about the compilation of Quran from the time of Hazrat Usman. Okay, first of all, start. In the same way, you need to write down 2 to 3 lines about a healthy start. For example, you can write down last book of Allah Almighty. Quran is the last divine scripture of God and complete code of life. It was compiled twice in the time of Abu Bakr Siddiq, then in the time of Hazrat Usman over there. You can write down the start in this way. Okay. Then reason. So basically, why Quran was compiled in the time of Abu Bakr Siddiq? In the same way, there was a specific reason behind the compilation on the time of Hazrat Usman. So what happened over there? Basically, Islam was spread in different areas of the world in the time of Hazrat Umar. Hazrat Umar actually ruled the Islamic State for 10 years. 10 to 12 years over there. So during his time, Islam became the religion of different parts of the Arab, like Iran, Iraq, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Egypt and other part of the world over. So different people started to accept Islam over there. Okay. Then basically what happened, the people of Azerbaijan, Armenia, Iran, they could not read Quran according to the accent of the Makkah over there. So because Quran was revealed to the Holy Prophet in the dialect of Quraysh, in the accent of the Quraysh. So it was difficult for them because they were non-Arab. They can't recite the Holy Quran in the proper way. So that is why they started to read Quran in their local accent. While doing this, they started to make mistake over there. So the people started to have conversation among them. The people started to have argument among them that who is reading Quran in a proper way. So there was a rift among the people. So people was very close to have a fight among each other. So Hazrat Huzaifa, who went in these countries, he saw this situation over there, and that was a very serious situation over there. So he, without any delay, he came back to Khalifa Hazrat Usman in Medina, and he reported him the whole story that this is going on over there. You need to do something over there. So that was a serious issue over there. So because people was fighting, people was having argument on the behalf of the accent on the reading of the Holy Quran over there. So he took some specific action. Okay, being considering this issue serious, he took immediate action without any delay. He thought that I need to solve this matter before it's too late over there. So that is why without any delay he called Hazrat Zaid bin Sabit. You know who was Zaid bin Sabit? Zaid bin Sabit was a person who played a very important role in time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq to compile the Holy Quran. Again, he was called back by Hazrat Usman. He was given the same duty over there, or basically he was scriber, he was a hafiz, and he compiled Quran at the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. So that is why again he was called by Hazrat Usman in his presence over there, and he gave him a specific task. What was that task? He said, you need to make the copies of the Quran which was compiled during the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. And you know that actually with whom that Quran was? It was in the custody of Hazrat Hafsa, the wife of the Holy Prophet, the daughter of Hazrat Umar over there. So Hazrat Usman requested this copy from Hazrat Hafsa, and she gave it without any issue. So that copy was given to Hazrat Zaid bin Sabit. He was helped with a committee over there. So what was their task? Their task was to make copies of the Quran. Got it? The Quran which was compiled during the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. So Hazrat Huzaifa with his, Hazrat Zaid with his helpers, with the work of day and night, he was able to make many copies of the Holy Quran. Same, the Quran which was compiled by Hazrat Zaid bin Sabit in the time of Hazrat Usman, it was compiled according to the accent of people of Quraysh, because Quran was revealed to the Holy Prophet in the accent of the Quraysh over there. So then what he did, he sent each and every copy of the Holy Quran in the different provinces of Islamic State over there. One to Egypt, for example, one to Syria, one to Iraq, one to Medina, one to Yemen, like this. So he sent one copy to each part of Islamic State. Then he said, he gave another order, the specific order. He said, everyone need to burn the remaining copies of the Holy Quran. Everyone need to read from this copy, from this text which I am going to send you, and rest of the manuscripts must be destroyed by fire. Why he did so? In order to prevent Quran from being changed as far as their action is concerned over there. So he said, everyone must read Quran from this book which is being sent to you by me over there. So that is why he is known as the Jami al-Quran. Jami al-Quran was a specific title which was given to him, mean that a person who brought the people to the one accent of the Holy Quran. He is known as Jami al-Quran. Now, write down the end. So this is how Quran was compiled and protected twice in the time of Abu Bakr Siddiq and Hazrat Usman. What we are having here in our hands, preserved by the Khalifas of Islam. So my dear students, this is how Quran was compiled during the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq and Hazrat Usman. So you need to keep one important point in your mind. I have gave you the information over there, but you need to read from the both books, Frkhanda Noor Muhammad and Dr Saqib. Got it? If you have other books over there from different writers, this is not a big deal. You can read from them as well. You can read, understand, and then write a proper answer over there. Because in the previous exams, in the Cambridge exam, this question has been asked by the examiner many times. How Quran was compiled during the time of Abu Bakr Siddiq and Hazrat Usman. So you need to read from those books and try to write down the proper answer, healthy answer over it. So this is how you can prepare yourself over there. Okay ji, this is the end of our lectures. So inshallah we will meet with another lecture about the sources of law. So that's gonna be the most important topic as well. Sources of law or Sharia. So until then, Allah Hafiz.